Hey, how y'all doing? Zebra King 14 here, back in BTD6, and in this episode, we are going to be looking at a new mod. Well, I guess not new mod, but we're going to be taking an in-depth look at an upgrade for the Dart Monkey, specifically the T6 upgrade. It's a new, I guess not new, but it's a modded tier for the Top Path Dart Monkey. And we're going to be taking a look at it. I will be explaining this more throughout the video. But without further ado, let's dive in. Alright, so starting off in the game, for how extremely powerful this tower is, it actually isn't expensive at all. So, right off the bat, I have all of my normal mods installed and a few others that you guys may not have, that I haven't shown you guys yet. The main one being this red button in the corner down here. It is a race button that allows me to send rounds early, which is... it helps out when I want to send a lot of rounds at once to, like, challenge something and see its limits, and it's just overall good for, like, getting money and stuff. Speaking of getting money, I need to get my hero Benjamin down, because he's basically just double money, and since this tower is extremely cheap, I'm gonna just get him down anyways. Either way, how the T6 towers work, this is another mod that I mentioned in my last Bloons video where we took on the Lich. It is a mod where once you get the T5, which is normally in the game the maximum amount you can get for a tower. That's the maximum amount of upgrades you can get in one path. And once you get to that point, with this mod, after you get a certain amount of pops, it will automatically upgrade into the tier 6 tower, which is extremely powerful. And in this version,
let's make some noise.
Oh gosh, I gotta turn off hero auto. In this, this one specifically is extremely laggy, which, to say the least, I am not looking forward to. But either way, we are going to be looking at this tower in depth. Like, when I say we're going to be looking into it, we are going to be looking into it. I'm going to see its strengths, its weaknesses, exactly what we are up against, how far it can go, like, everything about it. And, you might be wondering why I'm getting the cross path upgrades, because all I need is the T5 in the top, and you might think that using the cross path would actually break it, but no, some reason it doesn't. I've tried this before. If you cross path and you have the T5, it will still upgrade into the tier 6. Like, I've tested it, it works, trust me. So, first things first, we have to get the Ultra Juggernaut, which, I mean, it's $15,000, but if I'm being honest, $15,000 is really, really easy to get. Hold on, let me just, let's do that. hopefully that gives me some money, because that shouldn't be too difficult. Hold on. Send a few more. And we've almost got it. Boom, Ultra Juggernaut. Alright, and as you can see in the top right, we are at a certain percent for Big Juggis, the T6 tower. Now, I'm not going to be getting any more upgrades on the other two paths, because if I get the T5s of either of the other two paths, then it will upgrade into the other tier 5, or into the other tier 6, and not the Big Juggis tier 6, which is what I am going for, obviously. So, we're at 21%. Let's just get his pops skyrocketed by sending a butt ton of rounds, because this dude can just handle it, because he's just goated. As you can see, he's already almost there. And, gosh, here we go. We now have Big Juggis, the ultimate lag machine. Oh gosh, I have an amazing computer, and I can hear my computer lighting on fire. Alright, I'm not going to send any more rounds, because, yeah, I'm terrified of what the rounds I currently have are gonna do. But, yeah, you see, it's really easy to get the T6 tower for this one. So, we have the Dart Monkey. The texture's a little weird because I believe the update messed with the textures of the T6 Towers mod, but he still works just fine. He's got, as you can see in the bottom left, we have 2 abilities, and these abilities each do different things. I will show them when we actually need to. I hope that you guys are having a little, like, I hope you guys aren't having me lag much, because my game is lagging, and I don't have enough experience with this to know if the game lagging equals me lagging, but either way, yeah, this dude is powerful. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at this. He just shoots balls everywhere. Gosh, he smashes everything with his massive balls. Oh my goodness. I can't. Oh gosh. Alright. Either way, let's break my computer. Why not? Send as many rounds as possible. Do this to reduce lag a bit. That I sent the most amount of rounds that I possibly could. This dude just beat round 100 in a matter of seconds. This dude is insane. As you can see, the purple ability, it looked like it increased his speed by a ton, and I think the blue ability just sent out a huge ball. But it does look like he is starting to struggle a little bit. It seems that he's having a little bit of difficulty with the DDTs and later rounds, which is to be expected since, even though this is a T6 tower, it is only a T6 tower that comes from one of the weakest T5 towers in the game. Like, I hate to be a downer, but the Ultra Juggernaut is, I mean, it's a really good T5, but it's cheap. Like, the price is not very high, and it reflects that in the actual tower. And so the T6 overall is, yeah, it makes sense as an upgrade for him. It's perfectly in line, just more balls, because that's all the Ultra Juggernaut is based off of, is just balls. And so this one loves to smash things with his balls too. And the purple ability is almost back up again. My computer is still on fire. I can pretty much see the fire coming out of it. Alright, either way, I used the purple ability, and wow, the screen cleared up almost immediately. I think that purple ability is just overpowered. I don't know what to say with this tower, because, like, he is definitely an awesome tower. This dude is cracked. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know what to say at this point. And quite frankly, I don't think there's anything I can say. Like, he is... It says round 74? What? You know, I think it's just because there are still balloons coming out from round 74. Somehow there's still rounds coming out from this early. Even though we're past round 100. I know that for sure. And oh my gosh, my screen. This is a very chaotic tower. I would never use this if I was trying to get really far in the game. Okay. And free play. Okay, yeah. We're on round 106. Can I? I can hit the race button more. Let's just send a bunch of rounds. Let's sound 15 rounds. 15 rounds sounds good. Let's see. Use the purple ability. And he's dealing with it. He's definitely dealing with it. Oh my gosh. Oof. Oh my gosh. Alright. Now, one thing I want to do, I want to get down, if I can, I want to put down a top path submarine, because that reduces the cooldown of all abilities, including, which should include, yeah, he's got the buffs, so it should reduce his ability cooldown. But it looks like we might lose here. We might lose here. Depending on if he can destroy this DDT right here. It looks like, nope, he's not going to be able to deal with it. Alright. So, yeah, it seems that he was unable to deal with the late game rounds. Let's jump into sandbox mode and see exactly what this guy can do by himself. Alright, we are in sandbox mode, and we've got our big Juggis, or oddly textured big Juggis. Let's see, let's just see how he fares against a round. Let's see if he can beat round 120 by himself. Alright. He seems to be doing some damage. If I activate the purple ability, he, yes, immediately deals insane damage. But he doesn't seem to be very powerful without the purple ability. I want to see if he can beat round 100 without the purple ability. Because last time when we beat round 100, we used the purple ability. Let's see if he can beat the round 100 BAD without the purple ability. He doesn't even seem to really be putting a dent in this BAD. So, yeah, it seems that without the purple ability, this guy really isn't that strong. I can imagine that he is really good against smaller or weaker balloons. Let's see if 100 DDT or 1,000 DDTs. See if he can deal with 1,000 DDTs. And it seems he may be dealing with it, because the DDTs are all small and weaker than any of the other balloons. He seems to be dealing mainly single point damage. Now, here's what I want to see. With the purple ability, how does he fare against oh, no, that's not what I want. Give me a minute. So, what I want to see is how he fares against a round 120 normal Bloonarius. This is not the elite, this is just a normal Bloonarius, which I haven't fought on this channel, but it is one of the boss balloons. I'm going to use the purple ability, see if he deals with it. And I'm going to keep using the purple ability. And he does seem to be doing damage. Question is it enough? Obviously, he's only doing damage using the purple ability. The other ability, his large spike ball, I guess, is probably doing some damage. It's difficult because I don't have the gauge for the Bloonarius, but he does not. He hasn't made it past the first check mark, it seems. Okay. He's just made it past the very first checkpoint. I put down a tech bot so that he would just automatically always do the purple. So, it does seem like he might be able to deal with it. And it's pretty, like, that's actually really good. If he can deal with a round 120 Bloonarius by himself, well then, that's just insane. Like, no vanilla tower could ever solo this, except for maybe a Paragon. Paragons, other than Paragons and possibly the True Sun God, no vanilla tower could do this. And it looks like he's gonna beat it. So yeah, now last thing I want to do, just because I think it will be very, very satisfying, I want to see him against 999 golden ones. Ooh. And I think on that note, it's about time to end the video. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like. If you want to become part of the herd, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified when I post a video. I plan on doing, just for this, for balloons, I plan on going down the list of towers and all of their different modded features. So, eventually, we're gonna look at them all. And, yeah, I'll see you dudes in the next video. Peace!